Yeah, I mean, Venus in Virgo is not so bad for Libra because it's in the 12th house, and that could be pleasures of the bed. It also could be that deceptive woman in the office that wants your job, or in the workplace. It's like, politically correct. That guy, he just told a nasty joke and da da da. Well, when people tell jokes, generally they just want to be loved. They're just trying to be funny. And yeah, sometimes jokes are dangerous and they can hurt people, but we need education and we need redemption. I think what we've come to is an unforgiving world. You just said that, that's great. Did you see what he just did? Oh, that's terrible. Oh, we'll never have this again. And it's like, your intolerance does not spread love, it spreads fear. And when you're living in a fear-based world, nobody's comfortable. You know Libra rules the kidneys, and the kidneys are actually the seat of fear? So if you're in fear, you're not functional. You're not thinking right. Calm down, take a few breaths, think a little bit differently. And so this is a lot of stuff at the workplace because of your career. House has emphasized your leadership ability, your ability to interact and be in the public is ruled by Cancer, and that's this week, and that's what the new moon's all about on Thursday. So focus on how do you want to come across to the public. I think the more forgiving and the more compassionate we can be, the better people we are. When you can find a redemptive quality in someone who you think's a perpetrator, and that might even be finding a good quality about Donald Trump or something, I mean, you actually become kind of a bigger person. And famous Libra, Jimmy Carter, said he feels that Donald Trump has been treated more unfairly than any other president in history. And I thought that was really interesting for him because this is a guy who endorsed Bernie Sanders. This is a guy who really was like not feeling what the DNC was doing in any ways and suffered a lot of unjust persecution from his own party and certainly the Republicans. And so I like Jimmy because he's compassionate and he's a Libra. And he builds houses for homeless people and people that can't afford it. And like your Mars is in the 5th house, there's this energy of generosity in you right now. And there's this like spiritual principle through service with Neptune in the 6th house. And this weekend is kind of romantic for you. It could get really deep. And when you take it there to that deeper level, well, everything gets better. And I think you have a certain wealth that's going to help. So when you help others with that wealth, it only increases. Well,